I never would have thought I'd be drinking contaminated water surrounded by the Great Lakes.
Mom, it's yellow and it's a filmy, gross, foamy thing, and it would smell like open sewer.
Rashes, burning skin, irritated skin, itchy, burny feeling. Your skin feels dry, you know.
The maximum safe level of lead in drinking water is 0 parts per billion. 5 is the threshold for concern. Flint water has been regularly tested above 100 ppb by a Virginia Tech research team. And in at least one home, the team measured above 13,000. 5,000 is considered toxic waste by the agency.
Don't let anybody tell you this is just about water. This is about emergency management. This is about greed. This is about political corruption. And he will either resign or be recalled.
The poisoning began in April 2014 after Darnell Early, an unelected emergency manager appointed by Snyder, switched Flint's water source to the long polluted and corrosive Flint River in a bid to save money.
Water Authority.
Well, as the emergency manager appointed to Flint in, I think it was 2013, it was my responsibility to oversee the decision that had been made regarding the transfer from Flint from DWSD to the Carolina water system.
It's inexplicable and inexcusable is the notion that immediately families weren't notified, things weren't shut down.
I think we've acted very promptly.
The number of Legionnaire's disease infections, which has spread through water, has increased dramatically. And that recent $5 million from the federal government, it's a start. But Michigan Governor Rick Snyder's application for federal aid suggested it may take as much as $100 million to fix Flint's water.
Yeah, so in late August, we were hearing reports from the Virginia Tech group that there was lead in the water. And when pediatricians hear about lead anywhere, we freak out. We know lead. Lead, as you said, is a known potent, irreversible neurotoxin. So we wanted to see if that lead in the water was getting into the bodies of children. So that's when we started doing our research. And what we found was alarming, but not surprising based on what we knew about the water. The percentage of children with elevated lead levels tripled in the whole city. And in some neighborhoods, actually it doubled in the whole city. And in some neighborhoods, it tripled. And it directly correlated with where the water lead levels were the highest. So we shared these results at a press conference, and you don't usually share research at press conferences. It's supposed to be shared in published medical journals, which now it is. But we had an ethical, moral, professional responsibility to alert our community about this crisis.
She found that the lead levels had doubled on average and even tripled in some children. Virginia Tech professor Mark Edwards claimed that the corrosiveness of the water was causing lead to leach into the water supply. It's gotten so dire that a family fun night was held at a Flint elementary school to encourage children to have their blood tested.
For how they feel knowing their daughter was exposed for months to water everyone assumed was safe.
It's a question that you could ask any parent and their homeless baby will cry. You know, because that's toxic. It's irreversible effects.
For some residents, it's not about blame. They just want to trust their taps again.
Fix the problems. It ain't hard to do.
Today, President Obama announced $80 million in federal emergency funding for Flint, but it's well short of the $1.5 billion that the mayor estimates they'll need to fix the problem.
People in Flint cannot drink apologies. People in Flint can't drink arguments or name calling or finger pointing. We have to get the infrastructure fixed, and that's where the energy is going.